Never. Put your headphones on.
Yeah. You said that there's sex the God way. What does that mean?
Any form of sex outside of marriage is not sex the God way.
Okay, I love that.
So, fornication, adultery is not sex the God way.
So there are certain women that don't get to that point of orgasm.
Yes.
Does orgasm need to happen for sex to be pleasurable or complete?
No.
No.
A lot of people think that it's not an orgasm. I'm a Christian, my husband is a pastor. Basically, we've been trying to create a safe space for Christians to actually have and enjoy good sex in marriage. I may never have a pulpit. I may never own a church. But my pulpit is where I pull people out of their pits.
Hello sisters, welcome to another episode of Dear Sister. In today's video, I have a very phenomenal woman with me. But before I introduce her, this is one video that I want you to watch with your spouse. So wherever your husband is, go get him. You need to watch this one with him. I have said that one of the reasons I started Dear Sister is to let us know as women that we can build very beautiful marriages. But I feel like we do not talk enough about the role that intimacy and sex plays in marriage. So today's guest is more than qualified to talk to us on this issue. She's a master sexpert. I have with me Dr. Vera Chikezie. Okay. Welcome.
Thank you. Hi, sisters.
Hi. Thank you for coming on, Dear Sister.
Thank you for having me here.
Welcome. How you feeling?
Jiggy,
Jiggy.
excited. Every opportunity to actually preach the gospel of good sex.
We are preaching the gospel of good sex today. Yep. I love it. So please tell me a little bit about yourself.
Okay. Dr. Vera is an American board certified clinical sexuality coach, a master sexpert. I've been married for 14 years by November. And I'm also a certified relationship and marriage coach for over 10 years. And I have 2 adorable kids.
That's very beautiful. What does it mean to be a master sexpert?
So I always get this question. Every time I talk about, I try to read my profile.
Yeah.
Right? They always pick up that master sexpert.
Yeah.
So let me start from the sex part. It's actually 2 words.
Okay.
Sex experts.
Oh, okay.
So why do we have to have sex and experts? So they made it 1 word, sexperts.
Okay.
Right. So a master sexpert is basically somebody that teaches you how to have sex. Right. So we can dare say that I have a master's in sexology.
Okay.
Yes, that basically
Sexology is the act of sex. Is that what it means?
Sexology is the study.
Is the study
of sex.
And you've been doing this for how long?
2026. That's 4 years.
4 years.
Yeah.
Thank you.
As a sexologist.
As a sexologist.
4 years.
Okay. But you're also a Christian, and you're also a woman of God. And you teach this, you're preaching the gospel of sex in the confines of marriage and how we can enjoy sex as married people.
Yeah, I'm a Christian. My husband is a pastor.
I love it.
Yeah. And so basically we've been trying to create a safe space for Christians to actually have and enjoy good sex in marriage.
Okay.
I mean, God created it. So if our Father created something, why should we not enjoy it? Right? People say, oh, the devil. I say, no, the devil has no work. You see this sex thing? The devil doesn't have work in it.
Yeah.
The devil only perverts what the creator has created. So what we get to see is the perverted version of what God has created. Go back to your Bible. Everything is inside your Bible. So yes, I'm a sexologist, but I'm first a Christian. Right. So when people say, oh, do you talk to non-Christians? Yes, I do. The kingdom is the goal. Right. So however which way we get to bring people into the kingdom. I may never have a pulpit. I may never own a church. But my pulpit is where I pull people out of their pits. So if you are in a sexual pit, my job is to pull you out of it and directs you to Him. So yes, I deal with people that are non-Christians, right? Obviously, I'm not going to preach you a message. I'm not going to throw scriptures at you, right? But I'm going to tell you that these things, if they work scientifically, my first degree is in mathematics and statistics.
Oh, okay.
So I'm also a scientist. So if they work scientifically, they work statistically, there's scripture backing it.
I love that. There's something that I've heard you say. You said that there's sex the God way. What does that mean?
Sex the way God created it. Sex the way God created it. Now, sex outside of marriage, any form of sex outside of marriage is not sex the God way.
Okay, I love that.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
So, fornication is not sex the God way.
Okay.
I was about to say something, but
please.
Okay. Fornication is not sex the God way.
Yeah.
Now, adultery is not sex the God way.
Yes.
So when I say adultery, some people say, "Oh, okay, that's sex outside of marriage."
Yeah.
So I like to open up this subset and make it a huge pie chart. So I say any form of sex outside of marriage, because some couples say, "But I'm married." But the person you are having sex with is not your covenant partner. So that's sex outside of marriage.
Okay.
Right. So if you are having sex as a married person with someone else that is not your spouse, whether married or unmarried, if it's unmarried, the person is committing fornication.
Yeah.
If it's a married person, the person, are now committing adultery.
Adultery, yeah.
So every form of sex outside of marriage is not sex the
God way. So God's design for sex is for it to be enjoyed in the confines of marriage.
God's beautiful design for sex is to be enjoyed in the confines of marriage with your covenanted partner.
That's deep. I love that.
With your covenanted
partner. Yeah. Okay. So let's dig into it. So I want us to really bring it home. A lot of times you see that a lot of women they find sex in marriage to be a chore, just something that they do, right? I want to ask, what can their spouse do to get them away from sex as a chore to sex being a pleasurable experience, to sex being something that we look forward to as women?
Okay, so the fact that it's a dear sister
show, yes,
means that we are just focused on the sisters.
No, we're going to talk about the men too.
Because you know that it takes two.
Yes, to tango.
To make it work.
Okay.
It takes two intentional people to make it work.
Okay.
Right. Now, one thing I always tell men is this: if your wife feels safe, she would open up. Now, safety is beyond, I will take a grenade for you. It's beyond that.
Okay.
Safety is beyond locking the doors. No. Safety has to do with emotional safety. It has to do with financial safety. It has to be psychological safety. It also has to do with physical safety. Now, if she feels safe and secure, she would open up to you. When sex becomes a chore, two things have happened. Either she's not enjoying it or she's not having it enough.
Okay.
Now, if the woman is not enjoying sex, it's not her responsibility to enjoy it. She cannot enjoy sex by herself. Forget what a lot of people preach out there. Going there for, God did not create anything for selfish reasons. Sex is you and your spouse being in the same space to give and receive pleasure from each other.
Okay.
Now, when it's one-sided, it will always show. So you hear when some women say, "What's my business? I'll just go in and just get my orgasm and just go outside and get out." Or if he's not giving it to me, I can go out. Now that's talking from a place of selfishness. So I always tell men, if your wife is enjoying it, she would always want to come for more. Now the woman's brain is in the various compartments.
Okay.
She's doing a lot of things. She's thinking about school runs. She's thinking about lunch. She's thinking about big baby's lunch.
Yeah.
She's thinking about a career day.
Yeah.
She's thinking about dealing with work pressure.
Yeah.
Also thinking about the fact that there may not be money for food the next day. Yes, you will provide, but again, she's the one that has emotional stress on her.
Okay.
Now, all these things, science shows that 10 out of a man's thoughts in a day. Out of the 10 thoughts of a man in a day, 9 out of that 10 is sexual.
Is what?
Sexual. There are men in the room, they can help us.
Okay.
But out of 10 for a woman, sex is not there.
Really?
She's not thinking about sex. So how do you get your wife to want to be safe to have sex with you? Is this. Help her take things off her table. I tell men, the more you take things off her table, the closer you are to get on the table. So every time you get things off, she has nothing else to think about.
Yeah.
And so she's wondering, how do I please this guy? How do I make him happy? Natural response, the only thing she can give you that only her can give you is of herself. Which is another thing I tell women. Sex becomes a chore when you have listed it as part of your chores.
As part of your to-do list.
To-do list. So I wake up in the morning, I prepare school lunch, pack the school bag, do school runs, get to work, finish with work. I'm coming back from work, I'm thinking about dinner. I get back home, I get dinner sorted out, I do the dishes, and Oga comes home from work. What's for dinner? She has served dinner. Now he eats dinner and he goes, oh baby, see you upstairs. Oh, I'm coming. He goes upstairs, has a shower and he's spread, waiting. Then she will do all these things, all stressed out. And she comes upstairs and he's like, oh, you Zerubbabel, be a plane. And she's wondering, again. I've dealt with a woman, a married woman that was dreading her bedroom. Because she says every time she comes into the bedroom, the man just wants to have sex. He's not concerned about her day. He's not concerned about any other thing that has happened. He just wants to release. Which takes us to the next point. Sex for a man is release. Sex for a woman is bond. It's communion. It's because after she has an orgasmic experience, what she releases in her body is oxytocin. And oxytocin is the bonding glue. When she's breastfeeding, what she's releasing is oxytocin. That's why she wants to hold her baby. She wants to squeeze her baby. So after having sex, the man goes to La La Land. And the woman is wondering, what are we? Where are we? What next? Do you understand?
Yeah.
So why a lot of women get into that stress routine of sex is because we're doing it, this is what we're doing. After this is the next thing. After this is the next thing. So my advice to women usually is this. Delegate to others what they can do for you. And do for your spouse what only you can do. When you delegate, you have more time. You have more energy. Your mind is open to more possibilities of what only you can do. But when you are stressed out, and you come into the bed, it becomes, okay, they say I cannot deprive my husband. Oh yeah, Oga, do sharp. Oh yeah, do let's be going. Her mind is not there. But when you have helped her, you've gotten her help. You've gotten her help, right? You may not have gotten her help, but you are the help.
Yeah. Just being there, helping her.
Just being there. Sometimes being there is while she's cutting carrot, take carrot and run. So men think it's a big deal.
Yeah.
What do you mean, a whole chairman, chief or something? Some men thinks it's beyond that. Sometimes it's just sitting down there and be gisting with her.
Yeah.
And be cracking jokes with her. The food will take 3 hours to do, no problem. But the fact that she feels a connection with you, I tell men, connect first before you commune.
I understand. So basically what you're saying is that, getting to that place of pleasurable sexual experience starts from outside the bedroom.
Oh, wow. It starts from outside. Outer course before intercourse.
Yeah.
If you come with the plan for intercourse will not work. It will work for a period of time. Then somebody starts feeling used. Starts asking herself, what's the need for me? I'm really not. Maybe you just do.
Yeah, let's just lie down there and
But that's not God's plan. God's plan for sex is pleasure, procreation,
Yeah.
and bonding. So if it's not bringing us together, why are we doing it? And if it's not bringing us together, after some time to pull us apart, it's a two-edged sword.
Oh, really?
Yes. If we're not having... You have a car.
Yeah, I do.
You usually have regular... That's what it should be. We Nigerians, we drive motor until enter red.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you usually should have regular
Servicing
of the vehicle, right? Now you have oil. You've checked oil, you check this, you check your dashboard. Don't mind, I'm not a car enthusiast.
Yeah.
A lot of people relate with this car example.
Okay.
Now, if you do this car thing regularly, your car will always be answering you. Every time you enter, you start engine, it starts. Do you understand? Because you've loved up on this car. That's how sex is.
I love it.
So when you are not loved up, when you're not enjoying your sex, at a point you start questioning it, and then it starts working against you because your body will start reacting.
Yeah.
And so there's a problem in the marriage. Rather than have sex, we will not have sex. Then we will now push it to just do.
Let's just do.
Let's just do. And then we just do because we don't want to deprive each other. The
Deprive.
Bible says do not deprive
your
each
husband.
Other. So when no, it's not your husband. Please, that scripture is clear. It's not your husband.
Okay. It's not your husband.
I think that's what makes me different. A lot of sexologists focus on women.
Okay.
No, I'm focused on the marriage.
On the marriage.
Because there are two people inside. Do you understand? So if you notice, most of my boot camps, most of my programs are for couples, not man. Because you train the woman finish, you go and meet one boy at home.
That's why I say that you have to watch this episode with your spouse.
Sometimes you might not be able to watch you. What you will do, you just send him clip. Send him links. Say, babe, far.
Watch
updates.
Updates
day. You just send it to him.
Yeah.
Watch with earphones, Sha. You put disclaimer. Watch with earphones. That kind of, because some people say that in their offices, when they put my video pops up in their offices, they have to start trying to reduce the volume.
Like, what is this? What's happening?
So disclaimer. Put your headphones on
and
so
watch.
You can hear it and watch and relate. So, like I always say, knowledge is not power.
Knowledge is not power. Oh, okay.
I like the look of your face. Let it sit.
Because I've never heard that one before.
No. The application of knowledge is power.
Okay, definitely.
So you have knowledge, you have an information. That's you have a loaded gun.
Yeah.
I can take the gun from you and shoot you down.
I agree.
Until you pull the trigger, everybody go respect. So it's not the power is not in the gun. The power is in the using the gun.
Yeah.
So we are talking now. People will watch.
Yeah.
After watching, and so they talk every time. Talking, it cannot work for you.
If you don't use it,
you have to use it. You have to put it to work, and these things are tested and trusted. My husband will say he's my first guinea pig. I'm sorry, babes, but you're the one that said it. He says he's my first guinea pig. So I don't say anything that I have not already done.
Yeah. So I I've heard you say there's something called dutiful sex and beautiful sex. You've basically touched on dutiful sex now, the sex that you just have, that you just do, so that it's not like you're depriving your spouse. And you've also said that sometimes in marriage, you might just have to have that dutiful sex, right? How do we... Okay, let me allow you explain what dutiful and beautiful sex is before, in case for those that don't know.
Goes, like in marriage, there are two types of sex.
Yeah.
There's dutiful and there's beautiful.
Okay.
Now, dutiful is sex you do out of duty. Excuse me.
Just lie down there, let's get it over with. Is that what it is?
Not really. It's the sex you do, you're tired. You're not really mentally in that space. Right? You're stressed out.
Okay.
But you see, I'm married to this person and I'm in a covenant with this person. He or she, because it could be any way.
Yeah.
He or she actually wants to have sex now. I don't want to, but I'm doing it because I'm in a covenant with this person. That's duty. You're doing it out of a duty.
Okay.
Beautiful now is the one that they try to portray everywhere. Everybody thinks that that's really sex to do in marriage. Those single people, they think what we do in marriage is just have sex. we pay bills.
Oh, we do so much, please.
We plan graduation party.
I mean, it's a lot.
We plan outfits. So we do a lot of things in marriage aside from having sex.
Okay.
So beautiful now is the one we both want to have it. We both desire it. I dare say we both plan for it. Because if you fail to prepare to fail.
Okay.
We both want to do it. Beautiful is, I wake up in the morning, I'm getting ready, my husband looking at me, I'm like, now what is beef now? Wow, I go market and I'm blushing. I'm like, oh my god, please, I need to get to work. I need to get to work. You know that kind of thing?
Yeah.
And then I'm try to hurry up and be going before he will lock me up for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay. I will not get ready and then I'll get to the office. And I get to the office and I'm not in the office space because I'm thinking, oh my god, I still turn my husband on. And then he maintains the tempo. He'll send me a message, say, how far? Like, I'm fine, have you had breakfast? No. And then, that no, before they know even land, food tray have landed. You see, honestly, it's film.
It's film?
Come back. Some people now would answer say, the boy I married. It's film.
Has never sent me anything.
It's film.
Okay.
I just say what's, and then in the office, maybe there's one big-headed colleague or one big-headed organa that will not be flexing muscle, and I'll send me a message. King has started again. Are you kidding me? King has started again? Does he know who you are? Does he know who you have? Does he know? I'm tired of doing these things. So it's like you're going to resign. I just come home and just be there. And we see Ken and I'm like, you don't know. Oh no, you don't know. But all these things, they're setting the pace. He's putting it brick upon brick upon brick upon brick. All in my head, I'm like, oh my God, I have the best man in the world. Oh my God, what can I do for this?
Yeah.
Now top it up, and I'm coming out of my office. I get into the car park, and I'm just seeing the car parked. My baby is in the car, waiting for me. I need you to take me. It's film. Again, disclaimer: it's film. It doesn't really happen in real life. It's film,
But it could.
It doesn't have intentionality.
It doesn't have to be the way you're saying it. It's just setting the tone throughout the day.
Basically,
to lead up
setting
to it.
the tone.
Yeah.
Throughout the day. Now I get home and then he has ordered. Or probably I'm like, you know what? Let's eat out. He came to pick me.
Yeah.
And then let's eat out. Remember, it's just two of us.
Yes.
And then we eat out and we get home. All we're thinking about is just fling out everything and just,
and just get to it.
Bunch of honey teenagers. Just the two of us. Now that is beautiful. When we are done, we're just useless to ourselves. And now can even gossip you, everybody. You just do you get?
Yeah.
That is beautiful. Now, these two kinds of sex exist inside of the marriage. Where there is a problem is when the ratio of the dutiful is higher than the beautiful.
You literally just took me to my next question, so please go ahead.
So that's where the problem is. The problem is when the obligation, the dutiful doing becomes more than the beautiful.
Okay.
Now, when it starts happening, what happens is one person starts feeling used. And most of the time, there's actually an underlying issue in the marriage that has not been dealt with. The underlying issue can just be stressed. I'm stressed and he's not noticing that I'm stressed. Do you understand? And he's just not, or he's stressed and I'm not noticing. And I'm just on and on. We need to do this, we need to do that. The guy will just looking at you. You must give me there's this movie I watched recently. Nigerian movies, I'm so sorry. You must give me my marital obligation. You must, and she was on top of him. Yes.
She was too much.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
She was on top of him and she was just shouting, you must give me my marital obligation. The guy said, you get off me. She now said, okay, I'm going to the club this night. And the very first man I meet at the club. Again, this is not a Christian setting.
Yeah.
But then again, it happens. And then while the guy was still there proofing stuff and everything. She got up and started ransacking her wardrobe
To go out.
to go out. And he gets up and he's like, "What exactly are you doing?" She said, "I'm going clubbing. And the very first man I meet is going to have sex with me." And he said, "After what now?" I didn't watch before, but just this clip. After all the show you put up downstairs, you came up rather than be apologetic or remorseful for what you have done. You're trying to force yourself on me. Right. So I just gave that instance to say that sometimes there's an issue on ground.
That's why we keep having a lot of dutiful sex.
Or there's just stress.
Yeah, a lot of times women.
Or sometimes couples just
become roommates.
They just fade away. Nothing. I had a couple that came, not a couple. A lady sent me DM recently, and she was like that they don't have any problem because I put up a video where I said it's wrong, as in for 1 month nothing is happening. There's problem.
Yeah.
And she said there's no problem, that it feels they're okay and everything, but 1 month and counting now, they've not done anything. I said there's no how. There is something.
There's an underlying issue.
Most times, what you actually need is a mediator. A middleman that will come in and say, talk. Well, ask the question that your spouse cannot ask you. And while you are talking to me, just for instance, you are in a session with me.
Yeah.
While you are talking to me, he's hearing. While he's talking to me, you are hearing. But the difference now is that you're not talking to each other.
Yeah.
But now you are getting an idea. You're seeing things from his perspective. Right. I had a couple recently, I was talking to them. And the lady had made some complaints and the guy had made some complaints. And then the guy was asked. And I said, okay, that's of them now. I said, okay, tell me how your people see her. And he was like, oh, she knows now. I said, no. I want you to say it to me from your angle. Because the way you see it might not be the way she sees it. So that's where the mediator comes in. You understand?
Yeah.
And so when the sex is becoming, the dutiful sex is getting higher than the beautiful, you stop and ask questions. What's happening? Where can I help?
Yeah.
What can I do to make us better? Because you see, children, they will marry.
Yeah, I always see that.
And they will go. I tell my children, I'm not in a covenant with you. I'm in a covenant with your father. So he comes first. I love you, but your father comes first. And it's vice versa.
It's vice versa, yeah.
Because tomorrow too, I pray that they will get into a covenant with someone else. So when they go, I still have
a
my
connection
covenant partner.
Yeah.
Because the intimacy you don't build now, you will pay for it down the line.
That's very profound. So do all women achieve orgasm?
No.
So there are certain women that don't get to that point of orgasm.
Yes.
Does orgasm need to happen for sex to be pleasurable or complete?
No.
No. Can you explain?
Okay, so this is it. Let's start from what an orgasm is.
Okay.
So they say that an orgasm is the peak of sexual pleasure.
Okay.
Right. A lot of people get to that peak but don't release. Orgasm is beyond a physical experience. Orgasm is a release of emotions, release of nerves. So your body, your mind has to be in sync for an explosive orgasm to happen. So it's not an orgasm. Sorry now. Should be easy.
No. Continue. I love it. Continue. Dr. Vera, continue. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make you shy.
I will shy you out. I'm not shy. So that's it. A lot of people think that is orgasm.
Okay.
You've gotten to the peak. Sometimes all you need to do is just release yourself. And to release yourself at that point, you need to let total surrender. A lot of people get to the peak and actually don't have an orgasm. But because of what has been portrayed outside, you believe that when you get there, that is an orgasm. That is not an orgasm. An orgasm can actually last as long as 2 hours. Because sometimes the body needs time to reset itself. Now, the fact that a man had an ejaculation does not mean he had an orgasm.
Preach.
So, he had an ejaculation. That's a physical
Release. Yeah.
An orgasm, if a man has an orgasm, it could take him time to stand up. That's the difference between a man and a woman.
What's an orgasm for a man like?
I was getting there, just that you now want to jump us.
Sorry.
So there's a difference between a man and a woman. A man can have an orgasm. If a man has an orgasm, his refractory period is longer.
Yeah.
It takes a man a longer time to get himself. But a woman can have multiple back-to-back orgasms in quick successions if the man doing it knows what he's doing. So when a woman says, just stay there, she literally means just stay there. That's not the time to show that you're the lion of the tribe of Judah.
Continue, please.
Preach
to them. They need to know.
That's not the time to start to change the tempo. That's not the time to start doing harder. You want to shift her womb. No. If she says maintain, just stay. Do exactly what you were doing before she said continue. Just there. Now, the woman's orgasm is quite kind of fickle. So if she says stay there and you shift, she loses it. And it's more frustrating than not even having at all. That we don't even do at all. It's better. And for us to get there, then you now want to show yourself. Then you will now have an ejaculation and I'll be shouting, I've shifted. She's looking at you like, oh my God. How did we get here? So if the man finishes and if he has an orgasm, right, what happens to him at that point? He just wants to sleep because his whole body, orgasm basically is all the nerves, everything in his body or in the woman's body is pointed towards one thing, one goal: release. When it gets to that peak and you release yourself, which is why a lot of women don't have orgasms. When they are getting excited, that's when they remember that they did not off the stove.
The stove is in the kitchen.
That's when they remember that they did not close the children's room door. That's when they remember that they have not paid school fees. The moment her mind shifts, she loses it. The moment her mind shifts, she loses it. But the man is still going. He's still going. And then when he now has an ejaculation, the sperm has come out, but he is not yet free. Now, when he has a full release, not spermatozoa, that's emotional, psychological, and everything, all his nerves, he will just go.
So sex is stress release.
I got it for you. Yeah, I just got it. You just got it. It's release. It's stress release. So when you hear, I'm too stressed, I can't have sex, the devil is lying to you. You actually need to have sex to relieve yourself of stress. While I was talking about orgasms, there are 3 to 4 kinds of orgasms.
Yeah.
The first one is basically external. So everything you do outside of penetration that gets either the man or the woman to have an orgasm.
Okay.
That's one. The second one is for the woman, clitoral stimulation. That's stimulating the clitoris.
Yes.
Right. When you stimulate the woman's clitoris, everything in her gets energized and all whatnot. Yeah. And she can have an orgasm from it.
Okay.
The third one is a combination of both.
Of clitoral and penetration. Okay.
Or rather, let's first do the third one. The third one is penetration.
Penetration.
So they call it G-spot or A-spot stimulation.
Okay.
Now, when the man, so a lot of men do this.
Okay.
instead of do this. Now, when the man is inside her in a calm motion, explain the calm motion. The ureter, I've entered science.
Yeah, I've entered science, but
The ureter,
yeah.
the tip of the urethra. Urethra is where the urine comes out from.
Okay.
Where the point where the urethra hits the tip of the vagina is a spongy area. That's what's called the G spot. A lot of people think the G spot is one dot. The G spot is an area where the urethra hits the tip of the vagina. That's why when you are coming, you feel like you want to pee. So a lot of women, another reason why they don't have orgasms, that they'll stop and say they want to go and pee. But that's the time for the man to practice empathetical firmness. So you are empathetic, but you are firm. That is, you're not letting her go. Let's say, oh baby, we're here, let's do this. I'm here for you. You're empathetic, but you're not letting her go. Do you understand? And at that point, because they think they want to pee, the woman is all put together. Melancholic women. All put together. She doesn't want to stay in her bed sheet. She does not want to pee on her bed. She does not. But again, I always liken that part to the midwife. You have a child.
Yeah, I do.
When you were at the peak of delivery, you wanted to poo. That point, you are shouting, I want to poo.
I think I even did in one of my deliveries.
Trust me, you might have not.
You might not.
Because it's not the same.
It's not the same
it's not the same passage.
Pathway, yeah.
The only way you will poo is if you're not properly positioned well.
Okay.
So if you are positioned in the pooing position, you will poo. But if you are positioned pushing forward, not pushing downward. So at that point, what does the midwife tell you? If you like poo, I will clean it.
Yeah.
That's what the husband is supposed to be telling the wife at that point, where she says she feels like peeing. People will buy bed sheets. Forget it, pee. Release. Because if she does not feel safe and secure, she will hold herself. She wouldn't have an orgasm. So now, the fourth one now is a combination of both. A combination of outer and inside. So while he's inside doing this, I was explaining why doing this matters, because it's upward. It's not a straight plane. The G-spot is like this. It's not like this. So when he's hitting like this, as a lot of women don't enjoy.
Is there a certain position that helps them hit the G-spot better?
Instead of doing this. So a lot of women say, oh, let me ride. So they are doing this.
Yeah?
No, you should be doing this.
Okay.
Gliding. Not
hopping. Okay.
Gliding. When you are gliding, you're positioned in a slippery slope.
Yeah.
So you're getting him, helping him get there. Do you understand? So he's doing this instead of doing this. That's why a lot of women don't enjoy penetrative sex. It's like drilling a hole. But if he's properly positioned, right, you would feel the sensation of the peeing sensation. Just release yourself, you'll be fine. So now the clitoris is somewhere here. This is where he's inside and he's doing this. The clitoris is somewhere here. So imagine stimulating the clitoris and doing this.
At the same time.
At the same time. They don't born the woman well. They didn't have not born.
They didn't have not born her. She will come. And especially if the man is empathetic and holds her in that position.
That the man is not there to do odogu. Yeah, you didn't odogu anything. If you've not given your spouse that pleasure. To answer that question, you kept saying, must the woman? No, the question usually is, or the way I usually answer it is, should a woman have an orgasm? Yes. Must she have an orgasm? No. Can she have an orgasm? Yes. Now, I dare say that orgasm is a thief of pleasure. A lot of people will argue with me. It's fine. Again, I like my space.
Yeah.
Right. But when they start arguing, I wait and listen to what they are saying. So I always say now that, okay, all the orgasms you've not had, have you not had some sexual experiences with your spouse that you didn't have an orgasm but you were happy?
I get that.
Do you understand?
Because it was very pleasurable.
Thank you.
So I think the cocoa is for us to strive to please our partners. Like each person, like I strive to please my husband strives to please me.
Continually give and receive pleasure from each other.
Yeah.
With intention.
With intention, yeah. It has to be very intentional.
But if your goal is to have orgasm, you will not get there. Because pressure tiwa.
Yeah, because you're putting yourself under pressure of there must be an orgasm.
So it moves from pleasure to performance.
That's true. I like that.
And when it moves from pleasure to performance, it can never be sweet.
So my next question is, as Christians, are there certain sexual styles that we should not engage in, or certain sexual things? I'll give an example. Practices, yes, like anal sex, oral sex. I've heard people say, "Oh, you as a woman, please tell us, can we have anal sex? Can we have oral sex? Are there certain things that are perverse that as Christians we should not engage in?"
Thank you very much for that question.
You're welcome.
Okay. Let me start from anal sex.
Yeah.
I would answer this question this way, right? There are principles.
Okay.
And principle for sex in marriage is very clear. Is it bringing you shame? Is it bringing you guilt? Is it pulling you apart? These three questions, if you can answer it honestly, then you know what to do. So if what you are doing with your spouse is going to bring, the fourth one is it detrimental to your health?
Okay.
So if it's going to bring you, any of you shame, don't do it. If any of you is going to feel guilty afterwards, don't do it. Is he introducing a third party thereby pulling you people apart? Don't do it. And then if it's detrimental to your health, please
don't do it.
Don't do it. So now, why do you want to enter a house from the back door as the owner of the house? Now only thief. I'll explain again. We women, we have a way of clogging our back door. So when you are coming from the back door, you remove this, you remove this, you remove this. That's the way the anus is. Yes, scientifically, the anus is closer to the G-spot.
It is.
Anatomically.
Okay.
It's closer to the G-spot. You don't need to position any position. You see, from the anus is straight. But where the problem is that there are other sensitive, delicate organs around the anus that if you are not careful, you will puncture it.
Yeah.
Example, the rectum. When you puncture it, you are going to wear pampers. Yeah. You're going to wear diaper for the rest of your life. And the man that do it to you, gonna find another person that gonna open back door for him.
Yeah.
You see it?
Agree.
Then when you now start wearing that, you start smelling.
You start smelling, yeah.
Is it detrimental to your health?
Yes.
It bring guilt or shame?
Definitely.
You have seen it.
Yeah.
So anal sex, a lot of people encourage it, but I will tell you, I've not brought Bible. We're just using science.
Yeah.
Now, there's no scripture that actually says that. But there's a scripture that says if you lie with a man if you lie with a man as you should lie with a woman. It's Leviticus. I really can't.
Don't worry, we'll find the scripture and put it up. It's no problem.
You lie with a man as you would lie with a woman.
Okay.
How else do you lie with a man? It's not through the anus.
Yeah.
Everybody do with that information
what you want.
It's in Leviticus. Help us and find it.
We'll find it. Don't
do
worry.
With that information as you want.
Yeah.
But you see oral sex, that one I will spread and explain it. Yeah. Because I don't know why husband and wife are reading the book of Habakkuk. There's songs of Solomon that we have it. This is our producer. It's gonna help all of us. There's Book of Songs of Solomon.
Yeah.
In that book, it's a very poetic book. It's not very straightforward. But somewhere in that book talks about north wind, south wind. I read maths. I know the 4 cardinal points. North, south, east, west. East.
West, north, south. Yes, but we
They
know.
say the north wind blow, south wind blow to my garden. And you know that when the north and south means it's center.
Yeah.
So as a woman now, if you stand, north come, south come, where is it going to meet you? Your pelvic area. Praise the Lord. So when the north wind and south wind blow, it now says again that it should blow into my garden.
Stop it.
So that my beloved might come and taste. We don't taste with our eyes. We don't taste with our hand. The organ for tasting is what? The tongue. Thank you very much. God bless you. Then that's for the woman. Then the man, see, the Bible is complete.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then the man, now say that her beloved is like a tree, and she have sit under it. I'm paraphrasing, but
yeah.
She have sit under the shadow. Where is the shadow of the man, please? Is he on his head or is he under? So she have sit under the shadow and she have taste of his fruit. Where is the fruit of the man? Let the Lord give you wisdom.
Amen.
Exactly. So see, the problem with oral is not that I know in the Bible.
Okay, what's the problem?
Now I also know that anything God did not want us to do, even if it's mentioned earlier, there's another scripture that will counter it.
Okay.
Do you understand? Now we have what do you call it, Sodom and Gomorrah, and showed us all the things that made them.
All the perverse things.
Oral did not day inside there. Oral did not there's lesbianism, there, Anna did there, all those
sodomy,
sodomy, there. Did he talk about? See, so in that Songs of Solomon now, where the problem usually is that one person wants, the other person don't want. We now use the Bible and say, it's not Christ-like. The Bible did not say, leave my Bible for me. Everybody read Bible and collect your own rhema as you catch it. Do you understand?
Yeah.
The major problem with oral sex is hygiene. Yes, a lot of scientific, medical journals have been coming up, HPV, this one, that one. We know. But you see the solution to it. If you are faithful to your spouse, where are you coming from?
Where is
it coming from that you will not have it, I will not do oral, I will not collect it?
Yeah, I get it. Definitely.
Do you understand? That's one. Secondly, hygiene. So the man have go out. They have wear
boxers.
There's boxers.
Okay, brief. That is to type
wear brief.
Yeah.
You have full laptop. They call it laptop. That means it should be on their lap.
Okay.
You have full laptop. You have fry everything finish. Then he will now come back in the night. He will now say, "Come and give me head." Head where, sir? Head straight to the bathroom, sir.
Yeah.
Go and bath. Have a good bath. Then we will now know.
I know this place, everybody's just like, you guys.
Everybody's shy.
Everybody's shy.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I don't know if they're shy or we're cracking them.
I'm known for shy people.
That's why we brought her, because you guys, I should have asked her to bring her doll to come and show you guys. It's equipment, yes. There's an equipment she uses to teach, and I didn't ask her. I apologize. But you guys should go watch her videos. She has her videos on these things that you guys can learn. So go on.
The issue is usually part of it is hygiene.
Okay.
Now you hear men say, "Oh, when the woman goes to use the restroom, she sits inside." Where do you put your penis when you go there? You hang it on the door and sit? No, it's gonna be inside. Because sometimes in the middle of doing number 2, number 1 will flow.
Yeah.
So are you peeing everywhere in the bathroom? No. Everything is inside there. So how about personal hygiene? Have a good shower, right? Or if you are not comfortable with the taste of skin, there are flavored lubricants. And I'm saying this with a disclaimer. Flavored lubricants for oral. That means you would take it because you don't want to taste skin.
Yeah.
Yeah. You take it. Maybe there's apple, there's strawberry, there's raspberry. There are various flavors.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You take it and rub it on him. And go ahead and speak into the mic.
What of him to her?
I was coming.
Okay.
Please don't put flavored lubricants in her.
Okay.
Praise the Lord.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
The
Somebody.
vagina does not relate well with things that affects the pH
of
it.
that disturbs the pH.
Yes. So for the woman, but most of the women have this issue. For the woman, you can buy whipped cream. You can buy Cold Stone.
Which put Cold Stone? Ah.
Yeah, you can buy Cold Stone. You put it on and then just speak into the microphone and praise the Lord.
Hallelujah, somebody.
And be happy. That's it. But you see, when there's no good hygiene, there's no there's infidelity.
Yeah.
That's where we now have a problem with diseases and all those things. If it's just you and your husband, what are we doing? Sometimes we don't have to do penetration. A lot of pregnant women come, I am pregnant. Ma, it's okay. Just help him release. Because truth of the matter is that I always say it everywhere I go. The only full tank your husband should be driving around is his car.
Body should never full.
Part time. Sometimes you say if you are married now. Sometimes you will see your husband will just be going up and you just be giving the children sapa on their head. If tank is full, no focus. Just saying, sir, come.
Let me help you. I have your antidote.
It's not just to help. Let me help my children. Because the supply are giving them, they don't know. They don't know. No sense. Sir, I'm sorry. I'm flack. Come. Don't help him. Once he release,
everywhere will
go just say. Everywhere go just say. He will be thinking straight. The idea to bring money will drop. Everything will be flowing. My mother will say, I love it. Everything will be flowing well because scientifically he has released. So everything putting pressure on him has given way.
Okay.
So he would think straight.
I love that. So as Christians, are we like husband and wife now? Are we allowed to use sex toys? You see women that maybe their husband use a sex toy on them to are we supposed to be using sex toys?
A lot of people would disagree, but this is my opinion.
Okay.
Right. And really doesn't have anything to do with the Bible.
Okay.
I'll come from the scientific point of view.
Okay.
In my opinion, a sex toy is a third party. And it's actually even more dangerous than a human being. I will say this. I had a couple I had to deal with some years back. And the issue was the wife used the toy without him.
She uses it on herself.
Yes.
Okay.
She used it on herself.
Okay.
Without him.
Okay.
And so he found out. And he started feeling
inadequate.
Someone will argue now and say, hey, if you're self-confident, when you wish your turn.
Try it and see. Come and let us know.
My mother will say, then know the type person. No matter how confident you are, find out that something else is pleasuring, is giving your spouse a certain level of pleasure that you have not been able to do. Sometimes you were even able to do it. But then again, that means that the day you're not around, something else is replacing you.
Sorry to cut you there. Is it possible that some of the women that like to use these sex toys maybe I've heard people say, oh, I want a bigger size than what is available in my husband. Could that be the problem?
Why?
No.
I asked why. I will tell you why I asked why. This is it. Now, and I'll also tell you that it's not God's design. Because God's idea is you come virgin, marry virgin. Two of you now meet. You know that until you taste the yabasera, your mother's jollof is the best. Two of you now meet. You don't have anything or anyone to compare him with. If it's big enough for you. If it's small enough for you. Do you understand?
Yeah.
The problem I mother happily don't do. You have come online, you have seen that they say there's 7-inch, there's 12-inch, there's stallion. Why? That's one thing my mom did at a very young age for all of us. She taught us to be content. Because see, the values we imbibe we put in our children, we never can tell where they will apply it. Then it was out of longer throats. Your eye should not be in another person's thing.
Food, thing.
Let it be. But I apply it now. Think about it. If you have nothing to compare your spouse with, you will be content with your spouse. Even if somebody else comes and says, they've been swinging me from fan to fan, from door to door, from table to table. Okay, or maybe when we buy the table, we say we go swing. Till then, we are okay with the ground that we are on.
I love that.
The problem is that we are not content with what we have. Now, a toy is not the solution. I had a DM one day and the lady was telling me that, she just had the baby and she just had a baby, but the baby is almost 18 months.
Okay.
And her husband has not
tried to touch her.
Yes. Since then, that's so she use a toy. I said, why is toy the solution?
When there's a full man.
No, not even when there's a full man. Why have we not found out why is he not touching you? You have not tried to solve the problem. You're looking for a quick fix. The toy will not fix it for a long period. It may serve you now.
Yeah.
And then you will always want to. And before you know what, it begins to break the bond between you and your spouse because no man can match up with an Energizer battery. Annoying thing now is that battery die, they don't carry USB power bank. That's wild. If a girl bag fall now, we are afraid because even the lipstick inside that bag is not a lipstick. It's a toy.
Is there like a toy epidemic now with people?
My sister, there's an epidemic, pandemic. All the demic is there. But I dare say that God created everything you need to receive and give pleasure from your spouse has been placed in your spouse. I can say that from the way the penis and the vagina is created. Penis was made to enter into the vagina. Yeah. It fits completely, and that's the perfect image of God. You know, when God created man, he just he play with tortoise, he named elephant, he named mosquito, he named everybody, just going. And then he now brought woman. He didn't just bring woman, he let man sleep. Then he took out of the man and made the woman. The Bible first records that he said that let us make man in our own image and likeness. That means that man was complete.
Yeah, I agree.
The full image of God.
Yeah, sure.
But then he now said, when he looked around and saw that it was all good, then the Bible records that he said that it is not good. So in everything God created, the only thing that was not good was when he noticed that man was alone.
Yeah, it's not good for man alone.
It's not good for man to be
alone.
Oh,
I never thought of it about it. It's not
then
good.
He put man to sleep and he took out of the man and made the woman. So every time, that same Bible also records that for this cause shall a man leave his father and his mother and cleave to his own wife, and two shall become one. You don't become one by anointing oil. You don't become one by signing the dotted lines. You become one by having sexual intercourse.
Which is why you shouldn't have it outside of marriage. That
also speaks to fornication.
Yeah.
That is why it's a sin to have sex outside of marriage. Because for every person you sleep with, you have created a bond with the person. That's not even where I'm coming to. Now, every time the man leaves his father and mother and cleaves to his own wife, and the two of them become one
flesh, yeah.
One flesh. That is the only way oneness can be created. Man, woman, intercourse.
So intercourse is the oneness.
Thank you. Even the law knows this. You know that if you don't have sex with your spouse for a minimum of 2 years, you are eligible to file for a divorce.
You guys are no longer one.
You are no longer one. You cannot preach oneness for 2 years. Or if you get married and you don't have sex, you can annul the marriage. It's not divorce.
Okay.
It's annulment. So the law knows this. The Bible records this. The devil knows this. So you see why the devil is fighting. And the only way, in quotes, that you are supposed to bring that godly seed.
It's true. Yeah.
And the Bible records again that my seed will bruise the head.
Dr. Vera has moved
You
from sex.
see-
We are now preaching the
You
gospel.
see why
Come
the
on.
devil fights sex.
Yeah.
You see why he perverts sex.
Hmm.
It's deeper. See when people say it's not that deep. My sister is deep. Deep. It's not that deep. There's nothing like casual sex. Casual sex brings casualties. There is nothing.
Can we clock that?
Nothing like casual sex.
Casual sex brings casualty.
Every time you have sex, it's marked for something. It's marked for something. So when God brought the woman, he looked at the woman and said, this is the bone of my bone, the flesh of my flesh, and she shall be called woman. So every time the man and the woman comes together, they now depict the perfect image of God. That's why I started from let us make man in our own image. So sex is beyond this penis vagina. It's beyond it. It's way deeper than that.
That's such a revelation.
It's way deeper than that.
Thank you so much. That's so deep.
So that's why I said the man, even from the sexual organs, you can tell how we were created. God is very intentional. God don't do mistake. Very, very. But the ones that were not the anus was not created for entry. I said I was not going to use Bible, but we're going there now. The anus was not created for entry. Look at the anatomy of the anus and look at the anatomy of the vagina. You can see that the vagina was made, it looks like a flower, it was made opening. The anus was only made to push out, not to take in.
Yeah, true. I agree.
For there to be a proper penetration through the anus, there has to be a proper use of lubricants.
Yeah, true. Lots.
Now, the vagina naturally lubricates itself when it is well, stimulated.
Yeah.
Naturally, the natural flow of sexes, the man stimulates the woman, kissing, smooshing. Oh, that's why you now say, we only smooshed, we did not have sex until shifts. Did not shift your pants, no me say no do. It's because the mindset is that sex is until there's penetration.
Yeah.
Oh no, sex is way mental before it becomes physical. It starts here before it gets there. So, all this kissing, all the smooshing, all the squeezing, all the humping, everything, sends signals to the brain. The brain says, oh, it's like, we should enjoy this. And the way the brain tells the body now is, okay, it's good. Let's do this.
Let's do this.
When it says, let's do this, the brain sets signals down again, and then the vagina begins to lubricate. That's why you now start saying, she's wet. That lubrication is the man's cue to penetrate. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Now, when she lubricates, at the time she's lubricating, what she needs to do is take deep breaths. We'll practice it. If you take a deep breath in and then breathe out through your mouth, where do you feel it? Thank you. So when you have a woman that says, oh, I'm going through pain, it's paining me, auntie, calm down. Breathe. I can also liken it to labor. When you are in labor, you're shouting, Bogbe, Boku, Bodis, Bodat. The midwife says, auntie, breathe. Breathe. Because when you are breathing, what science going on in your body is this? You breathe in through your mouth, breathe out.
You breathe in through your nose. Yeah.
Deep breath, not shallow breath.
Yeah.
Nothing happening. When you have those shallow breaths, you're cutting the process.
Okay.
You take a deep breath through your nose and then breathe out through your mouth. What happens? You feel it here. And what's happening there is that the muscles, your pelvic muscles, relax and expand, giving him more room to enter.
I like that.
Do you get?
Yeah.
Now, when you are in labor, what is happening in labor? The child is trying to come out.
Yeah.
You're not the person laboring, though. When I understood this thing, I said, the child suffered that first pregnancy. What is happening is that the child is laboring to come out. Your job at that time is just to breathe. Every time you breathe, the pelvic muscles expands a bit, thereby opening up the cervix more, and then the baby pushes out. So every time labor happens, contraction happens, your uterus is contracting, your uterus is pushing the baby out.
Dr. Vera is already giving us science here. She's giving us science. He has entered
Let me come and be great.
Let me come and be great.
So the uterus is pushing the baby out.
Yeah.
And in pushing the baby out, your job to open the door is to breathe. When you breathe, take a deep breath, your pelvic muscles relax and expand. Then the baby pushes out 1 centimeter. It keeps going like that. When it's fully expanded, you say, oh, 10 centimeters. Baby, now the tummy has finished the work.
Yeah, it's now
the baby is now there. And if you like, no push.
You have to push.
You have to push out the baby.
So, we're almost rounding up, but I want to ask: is there a number of times that? How many times, as a sexualogist, should we aim to have sex in marriage? Like in a month, in a week? Also, should it be planned? Like
scheduling?
Should it be scheduled? Because I feel like when you schedule these things, it takes out the spontaneity.
You don't know how to schedule it.
I don't know how to schedule it.
No, not you. Okay. I'm just saying that it's not personal, but in case it fits you, collect it up. Collect it. Love it. Scheduling is sweet.
Scheduling is sweet. But doesn't that take out the excitement, just knowing that we are going there?
No, we're not going there. We are planning to go there. There's something anticipation does for your body. Every time you anticipate, there's this anxious, there's this excitement. Like mostly when you are enjoying.
But doesn't that leave you anxious?
No. What we try to build with anticipation is an adrenaline, a rush of an adrenaline, and that's what you need.
Okay.
Do you understand? To make it sweet.
Okay.
So when you put it on a schedule, like I always say, I'd rather put it on a schedule than not have it at all. Because life happens. There's Lagos traffic, there's Lekki traffic, there's Agbero on the road, there's one bus that is not having enough and is frustrating all of us that are having it in the office. There's one thing or the other.
Yeah.
Or there's one member that wants counseling for the rest of her life.
As a pastor's wife, she know this. She know this.
I do know this.
You know this.
Yeah. So there's always one thing or the other. That is what's taking away the spontaneity.
Not the scheduling.
Not the scheduling. The scheduling tells you that you are being intentional about making sure that you have sex in your marriage.
So how many times is healthy?
Like when I was a child.
Yeah.
Not like a child.
When
I was a child, they asked me this question. And I said, if you don't have sex 3 times a week, you haven't. My sister, not it too. I've matured now.
You have matured now. Please tell us.
I've dealt with a lot of couples, and I dare say, know your spouse and do your spouse. Know what works in your marriage. So you need to understand the rhythm of your own marriage. So if 2 times has been working in your marriage, and you guys are fine with it, the moment it starts reducing from 2 to 1, then there's a problem.
I like that.
So 7 times can be working for me. Praise the Lord.
Hallelujah.
5 times can be working for you. The moment your 5 starts dropping to 4, then there's a problem. Are you seeing?
Yeah, I'm seeing.
I cannot now say that the general rule should be 3 times, which is what I opened my mouth and said some years ago.
But now we know better.
We know better. Now, in that 2 times, let's say you do 2 times.
In a week.
Okay. Some people's 2 times is in a day.
It's okay. Let's leave them. It's good for them.
Yeah. Some people's 2 times is in a day. Some people's 2 times is in a week.
Yeah.
Right. Now, in those 2 times, you now know that those 2 times is your spontaneous. It just happens.
Yeah.
And you're like, I want our sex life to become better. Then you merge your calendar with your husband's calendar. You now put it there, hump day. You see as he is sweet you. No, you now write, today, 12th of April 1986, we are going to have sex. You will not have it. You put it there, hump day.
I love it.
Or put it there, glory day.
What is happening?
Yeah. Call it something. Isn't it exciting you?
I like
something it. That will, something that you set it that the alarm will first beep early in the morning. So 2 of you will get a notification that is hump day. And see the way you laughed.
Yeah.
Making you get it. Two of you will first laugh.
Yeah.
It's today, And then I always tell people that men initiate sex to have sex. Women initiate sex to prepare for sex. Two different things. If the man touch you now, pants have removed. But the woman starts kissing you, playing around you and everything, she's trying to tell you that be like we will do something.
Yeah, giving you cues.
Then her body too is getting used, okay, something's going to happen. Oh yeah, let's prepare ourselves.
Yeah.
Yes. So she initiates sex to prepare for sex. The man initiates sex to have sex. So when you put it on your calendar and you put hump day, you now spend the whole day in the midst of everything. Remember again, I said women don't think about it, but remember there's hump day. Right? You start planning. What do you want to do? It doesn't mean that you must have sex.
Yeah, you've spoken about that. There are a lot of things. It just
means that day has been set aside for two of you to intentionally be intimate. That brings me to the point that intimacy and sex are two different things.
So what are the things, quickly, that we can do to build intimacy in our marriage other than sex? We know that sex is also part of intimacy.
Bring back play.
Bring back play.
Yes.
What's bring back play? We should play together.
Yes. I don't know why some people just got married and automatically became Mama Nkechi.
Sorry, Mama Nkechi, we don't mean any disrespect.
Became Mama Nkechi, became Chama. Go Dogu. You just left. You used to play with yourselves, with each other. You used to spend time with each other. Date nights. Wash plates together. Forget. Let the nanny go and sleep with the children that early. Two of you spend time. Talk about things that concern the both of you. Go to hotel is not a sin, Christians. Go to hotel is not a sin. Sometimes changing the environment can affect your sex life. Changing the environment. This is what I'm talking about. So basically, I'm starting a challenge on Monday, the April 20th. And the whole idea is called 40 Days Ditch Your Bed Challenge.
Like we just have sex on different parts of our bed.
Different parts of our house. I love the way you translated it like that.
I love it. In the sitting room, in the dining table. There is no part of your house that should be a virgin. Like you should have disvirgined every
I should tell people that I want to enter my house. When I open my door,
if there's
and you people are playing around in my house, I'm like, as if I open my door, people are playing around in my head, I'm like, if only you knew what happened.
What we are doing here.
Oh my God.
Sure, it's rated PG-18, please. No, PG married. PG married. No, PG married. No 18.
So what I was saying about that challenge is this. I like the way you translated it like that, but that's really not it.
Okay.
We're bringing back fun and play to marriages.
Okay.
So the whole idea is every day for 40 days, you're going to get a notification of what to do. Anything.
Oh, so is there a registration? How do we join? Free? Is it free?
It's free.
And we'll get prompts for fun things that we can do to
just subscribe. Just follow on Instagram and you turn on your post notifications.
I'm going to put up your handle here.
Just follow on Instagram, turn on post notifications. Every day, in the midst of everything we're going to be posting, we're going to post the challenge for the day. And the challenge for the day can just be kiss your spouse this morning. Because some people forget
to kiss their spouse. Yeah. So, just as we're rounding up, what do men want in the bedroom?
Every man, most men, Christian men, wants a sexual, and spiritual woman. You need to be able to find
but when we are saying spiritual woman now, some people can interpret spiritual woman that we have to be like this in the bedroom, don't do too much, don't climb on
Every
top.
Man wants a sexually confident woman, a woman that can define what she wants and demand what she wants and gets what she wants.
I love that. So women, start demanding.
Yes.
I think people are always shy.
So we were raised to keep quiet.
Yeah, like
I was told. I keep saying that people still laugh when I say I was told that when you get there, don't lie down. You went out to pay you. If you pay, you don't shout. If you shout, you discourage him. So just allow him. When you finish, you will now stand up and say, "Dancer."
that's deep. But I mean, I feel like a lot of women should know that they should be able to communicate their sexual needs to their spouse. I think also men also want to be
Not
desired.
just women. We should both male and female, because there are some couples that the roles are actually switched. Where is the woman that is demanding and the man is timid?
Yeah.
There's some homes like that. There's some
Yeah. That maybe
like
the woman's libido. I think most men, their libido is higher than women.
Scientifically, yes.
Yes, okay.
But there's one Indomie in the whole carton of Indomie that has 4 spices instead of 2.
Okay, yeah. So there's one woman in the whole genre of women
that our own used to go up. Do you understand? But again, women's sex drive is likened to a lister gen. It takes time to start. But once it starts, now you could beg and off.
I love that.
So another thing the man wants is to feel desired, but it's not a man thing. We also want to be desired. I want to dress up and my husband is telling me lock the door. I want to be at work and my husband is thinking about all the things he did last night and different ways he's going to put me when I come back.
Can I add that I don't want to say a lot of men. I think sometimes men is only when you are almost naked that they tend to see you, right?
Yeah.
Women want to like you said, they want to dress up and the husband will be like, oh my God, you're so fine.
So that is an ideology that the man is not turned on until you are naked.
Okay.
It's an ideology that is wrong.
Okay.
But you see, you need to understand your own spouse to know what excites your spouse. I did this video about Adio Papa and people were laughing. If your spouse, generally, or most men are moved by what they see. So if you are not giving him what to see, you will not have what to hear. Because women are generally moved by what they hear.
How do I give him what to see?
What does he like to see? That's assignment for you. You go ask your husband.
Women, ask your husband
what. TK.
I'm also telling my sisters now. We're telling sisters. Go ask your husband.
Ask your husband. Find out what he
Meanwhile,
loves
my husband
to
is here, so he's hearing us too, sir.
Yeah.
Babe, what do you like to see?
If we gotta talk it outside.
Yeah.
You have to understand what he likes to see.
Yeah.
Right? Some men like to see a bit of skin.
Yeah.
Some men like to see your curves. Some men, if you like wear agbada,
they didn't care.
They didn't care. He just wants to see you. That the fact that you exist
is a turn on.
Is a turn on.
I love that.
So that's where women now start having that lose their self-confidence and now start trying to do their bodies to please a particular man. And the man is wondering, hello,
I never
didn't send you.
Yeah.
I didn't send you. It goes all the way to hair and everything, right? What does he like to see? What does that? We don't have these conversations. What do you like, sir?
I think we don't talk enough about sex. We should be talking about it. Like
what
everybody.
What do you like, sir?
Like with your spouse, please. Don't be talking randomly.
What do you like, sir? Oh, I like a bit of skin. Oh, okay. But I'm a Christian woman. I'm also a decent woman. I can be modest and still show you a bit of skin.
Like maybe. Yeah.
There. I mean, when I was pregnant, when I was pregnant, I wore some things that, because you don't know where the baby need air, So I wear some things that the baby will be collecting air and their father too.
You're talking too many questions are entering my head.
Baby will be collecting air and the father too will be, will be happy. So I'm proud. That's my wife. My father told my husband that I am his report card. That he doesn't even want to see him. That he see me, I pass like this.
And you look so good.
You look so, he will come back and give him a handshake. You're doing
well. You're doing well, sir. So is there, as your work, you've been a coach and you coach couples, is there anything that you have seen in couples that affects their intimacy that you will share with us today so that we can also avoid those things?
There are a lot.
Just give us a few.
Communication.
Communication in one sense, like communicating our needs with our spouse.
Communicating your needs with your spouse.
Now we're talking sexual needs here.
Every need.
Every need, okay.
Every need. Being able to, if I want to put it in a sexual boot, communicate your sexual needs with your spouse.
Okay.
Right. And then when they communicate with you, don't now start feeling I'm not good enough. I'm not. Do you know the things I did before I married you?
I hear some women say that when they communicate their sexual needs to their spouses, they'll say, "Where did you hear that from? Where did you learn that from? What are you? Who is talking to you? Who is like?"
Hi, sir. Dr. Vera Chikezie, okay? I'm talking to them.
So
I am unapologetically talking to them.
I love that.
That's one.
Number one.
Second, aside from who is talking to you, you also hear why you learned that from.
Yeah.
I agree. I'm talking.
Yeah.
That's one. Secondly, how are you communicating it? Aside from what's where are you hearing it from another? So the other question, the other thing that usually comes up is you have spoil.
Yeah. You're not a baddie.
You see, but for a woman, like I said, her sex drive starts slowly.
Yeah.
Once you don't tear that rubber, her eye don't open like this, it's over. It's over. All you need to do now as a man is now to try to catch up. Don't try to overspeed. Understand what level she's on.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
And then build. Communication is the key. We don't talk about it enough. We don't. Comparison is another thing that kills the relationship. Nobody actually tells you the true state of their sexual life. A lot of women talk about their fantasies. A lot of women talk about meals and bones, what they read, what they watched, what they think they want to experience. They will not tell you that the man that they're shouting up and down and like swinging them from fan to fan, they actually did not even have sex with them that night before. And so you now hear these things and you will now come out and then you will now say, is this how your mates are doing it?
Yeah.
So
I mean, comparison is a thief of joy.
It's stealing it. It's stealing your joy. Contentment is another thing. You need to be content with what you have and grow. But when I always say, start from where you are with what you have and then grow from there.
I love that.
Where the problem usually is that the woman is hearing alone and she's not like Nash. I've watched this video now.
No, she's not. You have no reason to watch this alone. Please watch it with your spouse.
So if you know, as your spouse is not there around, you send him links. Say update. Sir, see what's happening here. How do you communicate these things respectfully without making him feel
inferior?
Inferior.
Yeah, I love that. So somebody has a question in the studio. Do you want to ask your question? Speak up.
So
we can hear.
I actually really enjoyed this session.
Thank you.
It's just like a free sex education for me.
Yeah.
Okay. And I love your sense of humor. So I actually love your sense of humor.
Thank you.
So this is my question.
Okay.
For someone who hasn't had sex before, right? So how can one prepare yourself mentally or emotionally? Right? I'm not talking of practicing celibacy or something. Someone that's been pure.
Yeah, all her life. Yeah, a virgin.
She's 3.
Okay.
Right. And
did you say 43?
She's 23.
No.
Oh, hi.
I'm 23 and I didn't practice celibacy. I've been pure all my life.
Okay.
Right. I have a partner, someone I'm in a relationship with. So it is something we talked about, and I'm like, okay, this is something that I wouldn't want to compromise, and I'm not staying pure because of society, family,
Yeah, you're doing it for yourself.
Yeah, to stay focused and just do my thing. So how do you prepare yourself mentally? Because I feel like I'm scared of sex.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
I get that question a lot. That's why I wrote that book.
Okay.
So we have a book here. We have 2 books here from Dr. Vera. It's How Pleasure Turned on My Purpose, Virgin to Sex Path.
From virgin to sex.
From virgin to sex path, yeah.
So let me show you. So this book actually speaks to your situation. It's my story. And my husband allowed me to share it. I got married a virgin to a virgin. So we had no prior experience. Right. Now, a lot of counselors, because they say, oh, let's do marriage counseling. Again, there's marriage counseling and there's sex counseling.
Yeah.
So a lot of marriage counselors just breeze through the sex part of the counseling. So they don't go in depth. Right here, like I said to someone, that this is the manual I needed before I got married. It took us 4 days. With all the, oh, it's going to be painful.
It took you 4 days to have penetrative sex.
Yes. It took us 4 days to have penetrative sex. That's not to scare you. That's to let you know that if I had this manual, the guy for collects. Do you understand? It's not to scare you. So that's what this book does. But then again, to answer your question on the other side, what I do, I run trainings for couples about to wed. It's called Soon to Be Wed. So when you're within that, when started marriage counseling, not that you're dating somebody. Started marriage counseling, that means you have a wedding date and stuff, right? I hold master classes for them. So we prepare them, we break all the sexual myths which have been broken here. Do you understand? But sometimes some people read and don't understand. You still need somebody to verbally explain. So we break all the sexual myths. We first demystify everything. And then we now tell you how to prepare for your wedding nights and also help you remove all the pressure of wedding nights. Because a lot of people, what happens in their wedding night is what traumatizes their sex life. So we prepare you for your wedding, how to prepare mentally, physically, spiritually, and otherwise for your wedding night. We even help you. We package you for the wedding. The only thing I'm not doing is that I'm not in the hotel room with you. That's when I'm done with you. You're going to be all right. Trust me. So that's what this book is for. Then this one, see me, this was 11 years ago.
Your first pregnancy?
Yes, it was my first pregnancy. And I dare say I always say I was the first sexy pregnant. My antenatal nurses used to call me hot pregnant.
I love it.
From my back, you can't tell I'm pregnant.
Yeah.
If I turn, the tummy will push you down. That's how big my tummy usually was. I'm not going again. So that's how big my tummy usually was with pregnancy. So a lot of women too don't know that it's okay to have sex in pregnancy.
And enjoy it. Enjoyable sex.
Not just have sex, enjoy it. I dare say that sex in pregnancy is the sweetest.
I agree.
You'll be all right. You will relate.
It's sweet. Libido is high.
Yeah. No. Okay. So now let's not go there. So no, let me just explain this thing. Now, sex in pregnancy, the libido is 2 sides. Some women are 0. Some women are 150.
Okay. So maybe I'm the other side.
Yeah, me, I'm on this side.
Yeah, I'm on this side. That's Gara.
A lot of women are on this side. Right. And I believe it's also a factor of knowledge.
Okay.
Right. They are afraid it will hit the baby's head, you will deform the baby will come out with a hole on the forehead. It's a lie. It cannot, no matter how big the husband is, it cannot touch the baby. Do you get? But you see, the beautiful thing about sex and pregnancy is that when you're having sex, your baby will just, permit my language, it's called janglova. It's a swing. Janglova. So the baby just going boom. The baby will now sleep. And when the baby is sleeping, now be safe. Your body too will do wow. You'll be able to. So in this book, this book is very graphic. It has styles for sex and pregnancy.
Yeah.
It has styles for sex to get pregnant.
Okay.
Sex in pregnancy. And so it basically says discover passion, pleasure, and intimacy from preconception to postpartum. And the good thing about this book is that it's not only for the pregnant woman. Again, there's no woman that's pregnant by herself. Somebody.
So even the husbands can.
So it's a manual. It also tells the man how to support his wife
during this sex.
Because a lot of men wake up and say, she has had baby. How do we resume?
I love that.
It's here.
Dr. Vera.
You're welcome.
So did that answer your question? I mean, it's a whole it's a whole series. It's a whole series. But if I'll leave you with anything, I'll just say that you can really get to a place in in your marriage sexually where you really truly enjoy sex and where it is pleasurable for both of you and it's nothing to be scared about. Your first experience might not necessarily be the best, but if you and your partner are committed to pleasuring each other, it makes it easier. Okay.
And growing together.
And growing together and learning together, exploring each other's bodies. You explore each other's bodies and you communicate, like Dr. Vera has said, touch me here. Oh, we don't like this. There's so many things we couldn't touch on, but you guys, I will send you to Dr. Vera's page. We're going to have it on the screen. We're going to put it down in the description. So I just want to say thank you very much, Dr. Vera, for coming. I have a little gift for you. Where's my gift?
Thank you for having me.
Thank you. And if you guys want to grab it, how can they get the books?
Okay, so the books are on Seller.
On Seller, okay.
The books
I'll also have your Instagram page put up so that people can reach out to you. I'm so sorry. I just want to say thank you so much for coming to Dear Sister. I can't come and I'll send you empty-handed, okay?
Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much.
Oh, wow.
You like it?
I've not even seen the deep inside, but it looks like so. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
Thank you for partnering with me to spread the gospel of sex. Because it's not everybody that will give you their platform.
Yeah.
You know, and then I came here and I'm not just okay.
Yeah.
Some people will be cutting. No. Cut.
I try to allow my guests talk, but producer is here telling me that my time is
No,
up.
that's not even about the time. It's about the content of what I'm saying.
Oh no.
I was free to actually talk. Some
We have
people say,
already
no, we
said
don't need to
that.
say this type of thing.
No, we have said that
cut
everything is
part.
in the confines of marriage. So I'm not talking to single people. Yeah. So I just want to say thank you to everybody for watching. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you on the next episode of Dear Sister.